Thanks for that. The next item is to receive the petition. Can I ask Clara to introduce yourself? If you'd like to come to that seat, please, and introduce your petition. Thanks.
Testing. Oh, may I begin now? Thank you. So good afternoon. My name is Clara Chung, Sheffield Hongkonger. Thank you for inviting me today to present the petition, Terminate Sheffield's sister city's relationship with Ansan and Chengdu in China. Rather than reading the petition letter, I will provide additional information for your consideration. First of all, to detween with the Chinese cities means to detween with the Chinese Communist Party CCP regime, not the Chinese people. It's because the people within China are not represented. In the past, like in the Margaret Thatcher's era, the West thought that when People's Republic of China, PRC, grow economically, it will also be more liberal. And partly because of this assumption, Sino-British Joint Declaration was signed in 1984 in the hope of keeping Hong Kong's autonomy after the handover to PRC. It's proven wrong. PRC has breached the Joint Declaration. CCP has tightened its grips over businesses like Jack Ma's Alibaba and imposed regulations to control the flow of data and other decision-making processes in companies. Businesses in China are simply controlled by the CCP. And recently, British media reported that Chinese tracking device was discovered inside the UK government vehicles. It was also reported that CCP operated secret police stations in the UK to harass political dissidents. Last year, a Hong Kong protester was violently dragged into the Chinese embassy in Manchester and beaten up. All these show that how the CCP regime damages people's freedom and threatens the national security within the UK. And in the following, I will read a statement by the Tibetans in Sheffield who are also here today. We, the Tibetans residing in Sheffield, would like to request Sheffield Council to reconsider and sever twinning city program with the Chinese cities. It's well known that the CCP has very poor record in human rights. The ongoing self-immolation inside Tibet is a big indicator of how repressive the CCP is towards the Tibetans. The self-immolator count stood at 160 right now, and it's not just a number. Rather, it shows how much they are deprived of basic human rights. The recent policy to send 800,000 Tibetan students aged 6 to 18 to mandatory Chinese boarding schools in Tibet is a big threat to the very identity of Tibetan. As Chengdu is a city with a large number of Tibetans, Sheffield Council should definitely think about who they are twinning up with. And so this is the end of the presentation, but hereby we also would like to hand in 2 supporting letters from Tibetan Community UK and the Global Alliance for Tibet and Persecuted Minorities to all councillors here. And so maybe I'll just put these here for your reference. Thank you very much.